What's up, YouTube? Thomas L here. It's reported that Bridesmaid and St. Vincent co-stars Melissa McCarthy and Chris O'Dowd will star together in an upcoming film titled The Starling. The film will be directed by St. Vincent director Ted Malfay, and the film is supposed to be like both a comedy and a drama all in one. Kind of like in the vein of St. Vincent, which was a really great movie, by the way. If you guys never seen St. Vincent, check that one out. But anyway, here's what the film is about. The film is about a married couple who suffers a tragedy that strains their relationship. While her husband heads off to deal with grief and recovery, Lily Maynard, played by McCarthy, stays home, and he has built a beautiful garden for her in the background, but she finds herself exiled by a sizable black starling that has built a nearby nest. She seeks out a vegetarian to a veterinarian, I meant to say, to see if there is a humane way to get rid of this bird. The vet, who was a psychiatrist once, but shed humans for animals, put his own imprint on a situation. So the film is supposed to be like about a tale of how love can, carry one through grief and all. So it looks like this is gonna be an animal movie as well. I mean, Melissa McCarthy, she's great when it comes to comedies, but my God, she's getting really great with drama. I mean, she of course got an Oscar nomination for Can You Ever Forgive Me? Her new movie, The Kitchen, looks terrific. And she also was in St. Vincent, obviously, and she was pretty good in that. And actually, St. Vincent was the movie that made me think Melissa McCarthy could do more than just straight up comedy. Like, she's actually a really good actress. And pairing her off with Chris O'Dowd, who I'm becoming a fan of. I like Chris O'Dowd. It was pretty much. I know lots of people will probably say I think the It Crowd is the film that got them into Chris O'Dowd, but I became a fan of his ever since I saw him pop up in Bridesmaid. Him as the police officer who ends up like falling for Kristen Wiig. I really liked him in that, and he's been in some other pretty interesting stuff too, like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. He was just on the Twilight Zone reboot, so he's been in some pretty decent interesting stuff, and I'm curious to check this one out. I mean, I don't know if it'll be any good or not, but the now this movie was actually was supposed to come out was in the can for a while. I mean, Keanu Reeves and Isaac Fisher was actually star, but it was also supposed to be directed by the guy who just directed Token, but it looks like that's not happening. So instead, it's gonna be Melissa McCarthy and Chris O'Dowd together. I think this sounds interesting. I like the premise involved. I mean, a movie where they deal with grief is probably gonna be a really heartfelt and emotional film. I think this could be something pretty interesting, and maybe it could be another an Oscar contender. It has a bit of an Oscar feel to it, so maybe another nomination for McCarthy. Who knows? Anyway, let me leave it to you guys. What are your thoughts on the styling of the Starling? Do you like the sound of it? Are you a fan of both Melissa McCarthy and Chris O'Dowd? And are you interested in checking it out? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L signing off.